Does this retro game console have an HDMI out? And the answer to that is no, it does not. But let's discuss why, because I think you'll be surprised at my answer to this. No, this does not have an HDMI out or video out at all, no matter what you do to the software. But here's the thing, I think some of those costs were actually saved and put into the performance of the console. There's other game consoles that cost roughly about $20 to $30 more than this one. And yes, they do have an HDMI out. But on the performance side of things, they cannot compete with this device, especially with the price point that it's at. For example, you can run an N64 game on here with no issue. The library for the N64 games is actually pretty big in size. To me, that's the big key difference. You can play N64 games at pretty much peak performance on this handheld game console, especially if you update the OS. But the thing is here, you may not get the HDMI out, but you also don't have Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. So having an HDMI out means you would be sitting with this in your hand very close to the TV. So no, you may not have HDMI out, but it is very well made up for with the performance of this device, like I said, especially for the price. I would say this is probably the better handheld if you're looking to have a handheld only device. If you want good performance with a good price, the R36S is what you're going to be looking at. So grab one while you can, while they're still on sale, so that you can have good performance at a pretty cheap price.